Hi everyone, my name is Kristen Skelton. I'm the founder of Bud Funding, a social enterprise dedicated to sustainable education. Thank you for being here with me today. If you're with me, let me know by saying a hello in the comments. If you're watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. Today, I'm really excited to share 10 simple ideas that we could start today, tomorrow, or whenever you watch this video on how to use less single-use plastic. So to start us off, let's all stop chewing gum. Yeah, that's easier said than done. I definitely used to have a chewing gum habit in university and even high school, but there is actually plastic in gum base, and most gums are made with a gum base. Basically, any of the gums that you'll find in the superstore, the bigger stores, they'll be made with a gum base, and that has polyvinyl acetate, which is a thermoplastic, meaning it's pliable or more moldable at warmer temperatures and more solid when it cools. I know that there are some gum recycling programs in the UK, but I haven't heard of anything in Alberta. If anyone knows of any gum recycling programs that are happening in Alberta or Canada, definitely put them in the comments. Would love to know. So if you can't kick that gum addiction, there are a few plastic-free gums to try. One is called Simply Gum, and the brand is called Chicza. I think I'm saying that right. It's Chicza. So those are some alternatives to try. So number one is lower your gum intake or quit it altogether or try those alternatives. Number two, use matches instead of a disposable lighter or invest in a refillable metal lighter. Number three, if vendors at farmers markets sell their items in plastic, ask if they would take back the plastic or reuse, or would they reuse, or would they refill the container for you next time? And if that's a yes, then go for it. Make the purchase. Number four, with the warm weather coming, always opt for ice cream that's in a cone as opposed to a plastic cup or spoon. I know when I was younger, I didn't like the cones for some reason, and I always chose, before I knew anything, I always chose the plastic spoon and the cup. So, and even if right now, even if you don't like the cones, you know, you can eat the ice cream and then compost the cones. So that's much better than getting a plastic cup and a spoon. Number four, buy fresh bread that either comes in a paper bag or no bag at all. Say no to plastic freebies. So what I mean by this is, you know, when you, right now, obviously those aren't happening, but in the future, or whenever you're watching this video, if you're going to a fair and companies are giving away plastic pens or plastic items that you're going to use one time, or it's a plastic pen that's not of good quality, just think twice. If you are only going to use it like once or twice, just say no. And if you actually think you'll use it, then go for it. But yeah, it's always best to say no to plastic freebies because I find they're not very good quality. Next is support plastic-free bans. And that's another way for us to be conscious consumers. Number 8, skip the coffee lid. So it's always best to use reusables wherever we can, reusable shopping bag, straws, cutlery, water bottles, coffee mugs. Those are kind of all the basics, but with COVID, it's of course been a little trickier. So, and I know some places aren't, some coffee shops aren't letting you bring in a refillable mug. So if they're not letting you do that and you still need one, just say no to the lid, the plastic lid, because even if that plastic lid has the recycling symbol on it, I know for sure in Calgary, it's not recyclable. So basically, if anything is smaller than the palm of your hand, it's not recyclable. So if you are out and about and you need your coffee, just say no to the plastic lid. Number 9 is avoid buying any cosmetics that use any type of those microbeads, because those in essence are microplastics. So any type of face wash or other cosmetic that has microbeads, definitely avoid those products at all costs. And lastly, avoid any plastic hangers. Switch to metal, steel hangers instead if you can. Steel hangers are 100% recyclable, and not to mention they usually last longer. And the moral of the story is, if it's plastic, always think about it twice before you bring it home. And if you have any other questions for me, please put them in the comments. And if you have other tips, definitely put them in the comments. These are just some really simple ideas that we can all start today, tomorrow. And of course, in a perfect world, we would all be plastic free, but that's really difficult to do right now. So just making one change will make a difference. And thank you so much, everyone, for being here. My name is Kristen Skelton. I'm the founder of Thud Funding, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.